Of course, what happens is the facts come in. Frequently, it turns out there was a law on the books. The guy slipped through. Nothing that they do would have made any difference. But it doesn't change anything. They never change their tune. That one guy that you saw, Philip Mudd, who's the counterterrorism expert on CNN, who was making a speech about how Tokyo and Europe are so much better than we are about this. He had this moment when he just completely fell apart. Play that clip.
I have 10 nieces and nephews. We're talking about bump stocks. We're talking about legislation. A child of God is dead. Cannot we acknowledge in this country that we cannot accept this? I can't do it, Wolf. I'm sorry. We can't do it.
Now, normally I would make fun of this guy because this is CNN. CNN is news people coming on and their lips tremble and their eyes fill, and that is supposed to take the place of some kind of conversation. I'm not going to make fun of him because I'm not blaming him for crying. You know, I'm going to get a little abstract here because I actually don't want to sit around talking about the shooting, which is always the same horrible, atrocious story as the last one. But one of the reasons that Plato didn't trust writing is he said you have to be able to look at a man to get the truth. You know, writing was a new technology, and he basically said, it's going to ruin our memories and it's going to separate us from the guy who talks. And the thing is, it's nothing wrong, obviously, with crying, even on the air, breaking down over these dead children. Who wouldn't? That's what tears are for. But the thing that you say and the way that you say it are two separate things that affect one another. I mean, just a simple example, if I'm trying to explain to our producer, Rob, that 2 + 2 = 4, and he just can't get it, I may lose my temper and say, damn it, 2 + 2 = 4, right? And, that 2 + 2, the words that are coming out of my mouth are literally true. The tone in which I'm saying them is suggesting that Rob is dense or that there's something wrong with him. That's not true. My emotions are untrue in that case, and my words are literally quite, bluntly true. That's all. If you just put that down on paper as writing, you wouldn't see what had really happened there. And that was Plato's objection, basically, one of his objections. In this case, it's the other way around. The emotions are quite reasonable, completely reasonable, but that has nothing to do with the words that are coming out of his mouth about bump stocks. And we don't know if there were bump stocks used. We don't know anything about this or whether any of this would do anything. And that has become the way that issues are discussed.